Does everybody want to know what the coolest thing we did during our quarantine was?
We put a hot tub in our house.
Four dudes sitting in the hot tub, 0 inches apart. That's the end of the joke.
Yeah, we're just
The show.
Okay, so this is Cuzzi Talk with Makeshift Media. I'm Sam.
I'm Levi. I'm Jack.
And I'm Kate.
We vibing
We are in fact vibing.
up in the tub.
I think the people need a little explanation of what's
Yeah,
going
they need like the backstory of how the fuck we got to this
So,
point.
I mean, do you want to just, so basically, we all were like, we should do something super kick-ass. I mean, we're all stuck in college, we all hate it, and we were all like, we should probably make our lives better somehow.
So we did. Here we are.
We bought a hot tub.
First, we
We're
were
in a
like,
koozie.
we were trying to brainstorm ideas for like, what is just something random that
Right.
would
Grab
grab,
people's attention.
would grab people's attention and be like, these guys are fucking wild. Like, why the fuck would they put a hot tub in their living room?
So, yeah, there's a hot tub in the living room now.
Like, I feel like also it was a thing of what's the most kick-ass
Outrageous.
thing we can do
Right,
that, like, we as college students can still do. Like,
right.
And afford.
And afford.
Yeah.
That's huge. We got no money.
600 some odd dollars later.
Here we are.
In the hot tub.
With Hubert's lemonade on ice.
We got Hubert's lemonade, we got Reese's in the back. You know,
Doesn't get much better than that.
exactly.
Nah.
So, thanks
Let's kind of go back to the peeing shower conversation so we can get some good audio for that. So I mean, so you were saying like, just restart with what like you were thinking about.
Basically, I was using the restroom. Kate walks in on us a lot. I was facing the shower, so I was facing towards the door, so you couldn't see my junk.
Right.
So you went to that bathroom that's like behind the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
So
that bathroom right there.
So he's
Literally.
facing towards the shower, away from the door.
And I'm looking at the shower, and I'm wondering why it's socially acceptable to pee while you're in the shower, but why you can't just pee and then turn on the shower.
That's horrible.
I'm not saying I do. I'm not saying I do.
I mean, nobody does that shit.
Well,
I mean, I'm sure somebody does, but not us.
Not normal people.
Right. But like, okay, so like.
9 times out of 10, there's gonna be a toilet right next to the shower.
Right,
anyway,
yeah,
right?
exactly. What I'm saying was like if you're standing in the shower and you don't have the water on, but you're naked and ready to take a shower, you pee in the shower, then you turn the water on. Do you think that's
That's more acceptable than standing
outside the shower, then
peeing
peeing,
in.
then getting in the shower and turning the water
Or
on?
you just,
Or
you
just
can
clearing
pee.
it out
yeah,
with the
you
water?
just clear out the water because you're not even saving water at that point.
Right.
Because it's just like flushing the toilet.
Right.
Except you just turn on the shower head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've come to the conclusion there's only one way to pee in the shower.
Yeah.
I just, whenever I'm like in the shower and like
That's
my
the
body gets wet, then
I honestly it just releases.
It just-
I'm not
it
even
just
trying to
happens.
pee. It's just like.
It's
Nice.
Kinda.
Do you think girls pee in the shower?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
That's so weird because then it's like running down their leg and shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
and like squat in the shower.
That's a good question.
We need to.
Call
Guys,
someone.
Okay,
We need
honestly,
answers.
tell us if you're a girl, how often do you urinate in the shower? Because like I need to know.
Tinkle. They tinkle.
Yeah, do you?
They-
How
they
often do
tinkle.
you tinkle in the shower?
You know what's a better question? What?
All right.
No, what's
Better
what's
question.
a better question?
Who gets in the shower with their socks on?
Nobody.
Dude, nobody.
Dude,
We
why-
know somebody.
We do know something.
We know somebody.
Who?
Skylar.
Skylar.
She showers with her socks on, bro.
Yeah.
Why
No,
would
no,
you
not
ever-
not consistently, but like
It's
she's
happened.
gotten in the shower and like forgot to take her
Oh, she
socks
just
off.
forgets?
She
Yeah.
forgets to take off her socks.
How would you ever?
Do that.
See, here's the thing. For me, most of the time, I'm not even wearing socks.
True.
When I'm in my house, I
Yeah.
normally don't have socks or shoes on.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm a naturally warm person. If I have socks on, then I'm just
Well, I like to wear
hot
socks
all
because
the time.
my feet will get dirty.
Yeah, but then I take a shower.
Yeah.
Truth.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm just a sock guy.
Yeah.
I like socks.
Yeah,
So
They protect
out of the
me.
4 of us, he's most likely to shower with his socks.
I guess, yeah.
Probably.
Have you ever stepped into a body of water with
Yeah.
your socks on because you forgot you had your socks on?
Yeah.
You have?
When?
I don't. I mean,
Water parks.
You start running into the wave pool, you got your socks on, you're like, oh god.
I don't know, man. That just takes us. I feel like that could segue into just like things in life that are the most uncomfortable things of life. Like, you know, they're like annoying.
Right.
Not like, ow, I just got my arm cut with the fucking chainsaw.
Right.
Like, I mean, like, you know,
Yeah.
wet socks, a rock inside of your crock.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Has that
That's
ever
the
happened
worst,
to you?
dude. A mosquito bite on your ball sack.
That's a bad one.
That
That's a doozy.
That's never happened to you.
Just
I
wait.
know you got, dude. The day that it does, you'll be like, "This is the most uncomfortable thing that's could ever happen in life."
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And then imagine trying to like itch it, like
Yeah.
like
All the
constantly.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, I got another controversial topic when we're ready.
Okay,
All right, bring it on. Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me coke.
Or
Got me.
he owes you
Shut up, shut up, shut
a
up.
Hubert's lemonade.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You want a lemonade?
Yes.
Oh.
No, not that one. Actually,
No. Only the best will do.
Probably
Right.
the best we'll do.
Of course.
Here
All right.
we go. Let's see if we can get some good. I can't. Out of my hands too.
Do you need me to open it for you?
Yeah. Are your hands dry?
Yeah, pretty dry.
Oh, good.
Oh, baby.
Here you go.
First taste.
Oh, what does it say on the cap? A lighter way to lemon.
Awesome.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Hey, good.
Exactly. It in fact is busted.
That's a bussin'.
Okay, so Levi, so
Controversial topic.
yeah.
Okay, so we got led into this from I don't know how I thought of this. Basically, what I'm thinking about is where you draw the line in the whole feet and liking feet thing as well.
Right.
Like, just people like to look at toes, which
Do you guys like to look at
no.
I mean,
We'll
I
make
don't,
that clear.
But okay, wait.
I mean,
Wait. I will say, if a girl has like exceptionally pretty feet, I'll be like, oh, those are like pretty feet.
I'm
You
kind
know
of
what
the
I'm
opposite.
saying?
Or
But,
like-
I'm not gonna be like,
Listen, toe rings. That's nice on nice feet. You know what I'm saying?
I can't say
Like,
that I've
like
ever enjoyed
glancing at
a
it?
toe ring.
Glancing at it.
I feel like normally the people
okay.
that have toe rings are like the crustiest.
like trailer park.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
they take the time to clean their feet well
Like
enough
some
to
lot
wear.
lizards.
Maybe. But yeah, there are some pretty hot girls with toe rings. But I will say the toe ring doesn't make the girl. The girl makes
Makes
the
the toe ring,
That's-
right?
that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah,
that is
That's
true.
facts.
That should be our
I
motto,
agree.
honestly.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Motto
get a
for the
plaque.
channel. We'll get a sign.
Yo,
We'll put it
plaque.
back here. We'll put a sign back there
Yeah.
that says,
That's a good idea.
toe ring doesn't make the girl makes the toe ring.
I don't think that like good feet is a turn on, but I think bad feet is a turn off.
Yes, I was. Also
I
gonna
agree.
say that.
Yeah. But I also,
then again, like,
but I don't think it's a,
looking at feet when you're like fucking, you know what I mean?
right, yeah,
Like-
no. But like, at the same time, if a girl has weird looking feet, I'm gonna be, that's all I'm gonna be thinking about.
I'm
You
not
know
gonna
what I'm saying?
lie.
I'm gonna be like, oh man,
Like you're just.
oh,
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah.
I've never once like taken the time to look at the girl's feet when we're like fucking around. You know?
right, but like,
Like, I'm
have
not
you
gonna
ever
stop
been
like,
like, have you ever been like on a boat or anything like that,
Yeah.
and you like see somebody's feet and you're like, oh, those are like nice.
Yeah.
They're not like,
Yeah.
they're not gross, and
Yeah.
they're not just okay. They're like better than usual. But I'm not at the, but I'm not at the point where I'm like, but I'm not at the point where I'm like, oh my god, those are, those are nice.
Okay,
I
I'm
brush
getting
it
my
with
hands
his
on
feet.
I
that.
just accept. I'm just like, oh, better feet than I normally see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, which one of us four have the nicest feet?
I mean,
God, this is weird.
Jack's got the spider toes.
Yeah.
You know,
I got kind of
they're like
this.
claws.
Oh God.
Ah!
I think Sam's got the nicest feet. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. I
Nice.
appreciate it.
Nice and plump.
Yeah, they are. They are very plump.
That's a horrible word.
Plump, boy.
But so basically, with the whole feet thing or whatever, like obviously people pay to see feet and stuff. Which
Yeah,
is
like,
just-
that's another thing. Like
That's
guys
weird.
will hit up girls
yeah.
and be like $200 for a foot pic.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's
like,
weird.
And why is
also,
not
there's
every
the
girl
other,
doing it?
there's the other end of the spectrum where it's like people who see any feet at all, they're like, ugh. Like I know,
Yeah.
like
No, I
Sadie Paulson.
like if you get their
she
foot near her,
freaks out when like anybody's feet. Like she hates. She's like, toes are disgusting. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, they're just like normal. Like,
Like, see, there's a line
Kind of
between
like a
like
hand, but on your leg.
there's a line between like
that's so stupid.
It's right.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
like there's a line between just liking to look at feet and then like the actual touching of the feet. Like that's
Yeah,
completely
right.
different because you have like a lot of nerves in your feet. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
True.
but
It's still.
What's
Yeah.
what's the ultimate turnoff?
the
like
ultimate turn on,
disregard the feet thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, like if feet is
Any
your biggest turnoff, then
bad smell at all.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
That is-
Breath,
especially.
like
Breath
body
is-
odor, like
You just don't care about hygiene at that point.
Yeah.
it's like
It's mainly like bad breath for me.
yeah, bad breath is
Like,
like.
if you're like kissing a girl and you're like,
And then you can like
smell
taste
it,
that
yeah.
shit, and you're like, oh god.
Because if the breath stinks, something else stinks too. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh.
I mean, I think that's a general rule. Like,
For our younger viewers out there, take that one to heart.
yeah, I get like, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to think
honest.
of another one that's just
The
bad.
biggest, like, well, I think there's other stuff too, like personality wise.
Yeah.
Like personality wise,
Yeah.
like if they're just crazy, dude,
Yeah.
that I'm immediately like,
I would
wow.
take crazy over
Stinky.
like crazy over like conceited, like just like a
Like
bitch.
arrogant.
Oh, conceit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like arrogance
That's
is a
bad.
huge.
Or
like,
a girl that parties all the time. That's a turn off for me, bro.
yeah,
Like a girl that's like constantly like looking for a party.
Yeah.
Like that, a girl that can't just chill.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like that's a turn off.
Or
Yeah,
or
like
do you guys ever get freaked out by like someone who's like can't make conversation? All they do is give you compliments, like weird, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're not making conversation. They're just like, no, you're the best.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
that's-
And I'm
that's
like,
wrong.
can
Shut
you just
up.
talk to me?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't like.
I feel like
they have nothing
Guys-
else to say. at
guys
that point.
don't. I feel like girls mostly face that kind of problem because like if you're an attractive girl,
Oh,
that's
God.
all men will say.
Right?
Like
yeah,
no-
that's true.
That's
like
all I have
yeah,
to say.
yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, like I appreciate compliments, but at
Yeah.
the same time, like we'll get over the part where I'm like, "You're pretty," and then they're like, "No, oh, you're so handsome," and then
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, now let's talk about things in life," and then
Yeah.
it doesn't happen, you know, like
Where do you draw
yeah.
the fine line in the crazy though?
in the crate.
to me, it's like I don't care if she likes to have fun, but if she can chill too, then I'm like, okay.
Very
I-
acceptable.
Yeah.
If she's like always looking for the next thing, like,
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, a
if,
girl that-
if it's not
yeah.
enough for her to just chill out one night, then it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Or like if for someone like speaking from experience, like if someone that like I have, you know, like, I'm trying to be a thing with or like talking to, if we're just hanging out and she's like constantly on her phone, like
Yeah.
just little things like that will start like building up, and you're like, she obviously wants to talk to other people besides me, like
Right.
the person standing right here in front
Yeah,
of me.
just being
You know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
moment.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
being in the, like a lot of not even just females, everybody in our age,
Yeah.
like can't just live in the moment.
That's one
Like
thing too.
they're always looking down at their phone, and then like even at parties, like we've experienced, like we've gone to a party and it was like boring, bro. Like there was a lot of people
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
but there wasn't really anything going on. People were just like in their little cliques, you know, talking, and then like there'd be like someone that would pull up their phone and be like, hey, and then everybody's like, starts freaking out as soon as the video starts going, and as soon as the video stops,
crazy,
it's
dude.
like everybody
just goes back to being dead.
dead.
And that's, I think, a lot of like why we wanted to start this. Is
Yeah.
because we just want to talk about the opposite of fakeness in
Yeah.
life. Because there's so much of that out there.
Well, dude,
And I think that's going to be a lot of the subject matter on Cuzzi Talk
Yeah.
and like on the normal podcast will be just like us talking about how we kind of thwart that and like living in the moment and living your life and hanging out with your friends and doing cool stuff.
People
like,
savoring the moment.
Savoring everything.
At least I hope that like realism, like people that are just real, I hope that becomes more of a thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Trend.
Like I hope that becomes a trend. Like showing vulnerability is the most powerful thing in the world.
And emotions.
Like Justin Bieber, how he's making like those songs like that. Lonely.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he said it took a lot for me to make this song, and I did it because I know vulnerability is like one of the most powerful things you can ever do.
And
You know
it's
what I'm
one of the least
talked about.
It's one of the
because it's embarrassing.
well, nowadays, like it used to be more of a common thing.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like, okay, I want my life to look cooler than everyone else's, so I can't seem emotionally vulnerable, right? Like,
I mean, like,
so, and then I think, I know this probably sounds stupid to like anyone who's like older, but like graduating high school and starting the first year of college put everything in perspective because I got through that first part of my life where I was like, man, like we're having fun, like we're doing cool stuff, and then it was over. So I'm like, how many more
just
of
like
those
that,
sections of my life am I gonna just go through? And so
I didn't even have the time for it.
And that made me realize a lot. Just once high school was over and I started and I moved away from all you guys, made me realize like that I need to start really savoring everything that goes on.
Yeah,
in my
not
life.
taking things for granted. Like, especially moments.
Yeah.
Like whenever you're trying to video something, you can video something all you want, but if you're not like if you are not there and literally like see it in your brain as it's happening without looking through a phone, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like it's cool when because you can like see the video and be like, oh yeah, I remember that. But it's not the same as like
when I'm at a concert,
there,
I have my phone above my head like this, and I'm looking, and I'm like say like I'm watching the Foo Fighters, they're playing my favorite song, right? And me and my dad, we were standing like this when I was like a sophomore. My dad surprised me with Foo Fighters tickets, and we were standing there together. And like me and my dad's song together had always been My Hero by the Foo Fighters, and so they start playing that song, and I'm looking at my dad, and we're standing there together, and it was just like such a amazing moment. I had my phone, I was recording it because I didn't want to forget it. I wanted to be able to go back and look, but I wasn't looking through my phone at what was going on. I was looking at my surroundings. I was looking at my dad. I was looking at all these other people who probably had similar connections to that music. Who were all just enjoying the moment.
Yeah, so like if you can do that, then that's like perfect. Like
and
that's as good as it gets.
And the cool thing about that concert was I was one of the youngest people there.
Yeah.
It was all people, like middle-aged people, and it was interesting to see how they react to a concert like that versus like the Brockhampton concert I went to.
Yeah.
Every single person in the crowd looking through their phone like this versus everyone else at the Foo Fighters concert who was like 30s and 40s. They're all their phones are in their pockets phones. And they're just they're drinking a beer and they're looking at what's going on around them and they're really enjoying what's happening. Yeah, exactly.
That's another thing that I feel like society's gone wrong with is like materialistic. Like I mean, I was in my history class for learning about like the indigenous people, of America, and it's just talking about how like everything they had was like shared wealth, basically. Yeah. Everything they shared. It wasn't about built up greed, Because I mean, what is built up greed? Things that isn't even necessary to you. Yeah. Like, why not give it to others? So, for example, they would have like their land that they had, right? And any piece of land that they didn't use to produce crops for themselves, they could give to somebody else that needed the land to produce crops for their family. Gotcha. So it'd be just like as if today, if somebody has this crazy amount of money and money that they can't even spend, they can't even put to use. Yeah. They could give it to somebody else that's needy.
What I enjoyed about what you were saying was like a lot of people are scared of like communism and stuff like that because they want to live in this capitalist society where anyone can make a crap ton of money and be wealthy and
Yeah,
famous and
it's
whatever.
America.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, I like the way that Levi was talking about what the indigenous people did, because they weren't like, hey, we're just going to give you stuff and you don't have to work, which is like sort of communism, right? Like everybody does do some, but
They do
the rich still give to the poor.
Yeah.
In what he was saying was like, if you need land to grow your own crops
And it
and
has no
feed
use
your
to
own
you.
family,
Yeah.
then but they're not just giving them crops.
Well, it gives
right?
them an incentive because it's like for my family.
Yeah.
But
right?
but they're not just giving them crops, right? They're not growing crops and just giving them crops. They're giving them land, and they're saying you
what's it
grow
saying?
the crops.
Yeah.
What's it saying about the fish? You don't fish for a man. You teach a man how to fish. What is it? What is this?
Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day, but teach a man how to fish and you feed him for life.
Yeah.
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 Have you guys seen that part of The Dictator where he's like, give a man a woman and he can like basically have sex with her for a day. Teach a man how to jerk off and then
Pleasure him for life.
yeah.
Oh god.
Something like that. I highly recommend that movie.
Yeah. All right.
Not the kids though.
Should we take
No.
a dip? All of us.
Like
Insight.
we can.
We're gonna be squished, but
Yeah.
I'll like it.
Ready?
All right.
No, not ready.
All right, guys.
I'm still gonna hold my
lemon.
lemonade out here.
We're taking a dip.
All right.
Okay.
God, is he alive? Nice.
How refreshing.
That's nice. The sound.
I got water in my mouth.
So let's talk about the fact that if does it look awesome?
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
I'm trying to think of what you look like right
Do
now.
I look like a
ball.
pimp, basically? Just
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, right.
That's what I was
That's
trying
what
to
you're
think
thinking
of.
of.
Yeah.
PIMP, baby.
You look like a clown, kinda.
I mean, you know.
Do you think you're gonna be bald one day?
No, dude, my grandfather is 75 years old. He still has a thick, full head of hair.
On your
Alright.
mom's side or your dad's
It's
side?
my mom's side.
That'd be funny if you got bald.
We all just have
I
really
can
big
imagine it.
I
foreheads.
can imagine it too. I think you're already
Thanks,
bald.
guys. No, I'm not.
I don't think I'm
got-
ever going bald.
I
Man.
still got big, thicky hair.
Yeah, that's good. Anyways, tell us what you.
Well, yeah. So no, I was just thinking about the fact that if anybody's parents ever found out that we put a hot tub in the
Okay,
house,
yeah.
we'd
So
probably die. Basically, is what would happen.
We'd be murdered.
right now we're in this vacant house.
Don't make it sound like we like
Broken.
we're like we're like squatting
yeah,
in this
we're
house with a
squatting
hot
here.
tub.
This house does not belong to us.
No, so let me back up. My parents bought this house for me and some roommates to live in next year for college, right? But nobody's living here this semester, so we were thinking, hey, why not just turn this basically into our own trap house, basically for making videos? And if
More
my
like a
pa-
studio, less
Yeah.
like a trap house.
Right.
But you know,
But, so
yeah.
we're,
no.
if my parents found out that we have this hot tub in here, they would kill me. They would absolutely kill me.
Of course they would.
It would be murder.
Yeah.
So
You
you're
can
saying-
see it on the news.
So you're saying if we posted this on TikTok and it gets 20 million views?
Yeah, maybe they won't kill me then.
You know, guys, listen. If we go viral,
It's not funny.
then we won't die.
So save us.
So help us.
God, save us.
Because if we're making big bank,
We just buy our own house.
then we'll just buy our own house, and then you guys will get content every day.
Or Hubert's Lemonade, honestly.
I mean,
You know, that's honestly the goal though.
this
It
is
is,
why,
yeah.
1, we really enjoy this product. 2, it's extremely aesthetically pleasing. 3, it tastes delicious.
Oh my god.
It's the best lemonade that you can buy, honestly. I mean, like, it's extreme. Like, you know how a lot of lemonade has that thing that, like, leaves that lump in the back of your throat?
Yeah.
Yes.
This does not do that.
It's really
Which
smooth.
is super
It's
impressive.
smooth.
I think they use, like, stevia to sweeten it.
It's that expensive
I don't
sugar.
know, man.
Stevia is expensive sugar.
Yeah.
These tasty sun-ripened lemons were squeezed to please and blended to create the perfect, refreshingly irresistible balance of sweet, tart, and delicious.
They are pleasing. I will
Sit.
say that.
Yeah.
I can't.
Smile,
I honestly
And repeat.
Don't forget the wink.
I honestly like just the logo. Though. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
what I was
really-
saying, dude. It's so
really
nice.
pleasing.
Just everything is so nice.
It makes me happy, honestly.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
smile.
I think that's kind of like their like mission statement.
You're
is
just
like
having a bad
everything
day
is
and
like.
you look down at the little lemon and you're
See, it says consuming this product may cause joy on the inside of the cap.
When
Yeah.
what life gives you lemonade, drink it.
Does it say that?
No. This is a lighter way to lemon.
Oh.
Delicious.
Well, you know.
Well, yeah.
Should we talk about the
What?
big ass?
Oh yeah, we have a giant Reese's Puffs box.
Yeah, that's there.
That's a
The story behind that basically
You want
is
to tell the story?
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can get
So we were just going to Kroger, right? We were just walking around, and we hadn't moved to College Station yet. Like we weren't moved into our apartment, and we were walking around. Levi was like, "Dude, this shit would be dope in our apartment," and I was like, "Yeah, that would be pretty cool."
Was it like a display?
Yes.
Yeah, it was on display. So it was like that one, like a Honey Nut Cheerios and some other thing. But obviously we wanted the Reese's, right?
Right.
And
And
so
so
most abstract one.
yeah, and so we went and we were like, "Where's the manager? Like, bring the manager out." And so we went, and she came out, and we were like, can we have that Reese's box? She's like, "Yeah, come back in like 3 or 4 days, and we'll just give it to you." And we're like,
Gave
"Sick."
her
Sick.
exchanged numbers.
Yeah, we like the manager gave us her number, and so she was like, "I'll let you know." And so we just
Next
back
week,
up and-
rolled up.
Yep.
That's so sweet.
You know what's another interesting topic?
It's a great conversation starter too, by the way.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
Fantastic, honestly.
First of all, probably a lot of you are wondering if there's anything in there, but we're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you.
I mean,
But that wasn't
think
what I
about
was
how
saying.
much cereal would be in that box.
And think about how awesome it would be.
And how long it would take us to eat it. Challenge? Maybe. Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah. So maybe if Reese's sponsors us,
We'll eat that much Reese's.
yeah,
In 1 hour. 1 hour.
1 hour?
as we're not done.
We'll fill it with milk.
Milk?
Yo, Reese's.
That's disgusting and awesome.
That would be so awesome.
That would be
horrible, but
Reese's-
That would be
awesome.
so sick. If y'all sponsor us,
Dude,
we'll bathe in the Reese's and we'll just eat it. As we're
we'll eat it
podcasting.
while we're talking.
that's so gross.
It's
Another
so
topic.
sick. We'll have to shout out before that, like nice,
Yeah,
clean.
yeah.
right.
Yeah, of course.
Don't want any stank up in the
Enemas.
Reese's Puffs.
Yeah.
Reese's Puff enema?
No. I'm saying, like, just clean everything up.
Oh, right. Oh.
Honestly, maybe we should just come in like with like waiters. I don't know.
Right.
It's not the same.
I get.
I mean,
well,
it's not.
But then we can, if they're fresh.
I
we
mean,
can
do it in
still
our
eat the
underwear.
cereal.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Milk in your pee-pee hole.
have you ever had sand in your pee hole?
Yeah, but imagine that
Reese's
if-
Puff.
But imagine like clearing this thing out, pain in the ass.
No painful that
A
is?
Reese's Puff.
Oh yeah,
Imagine
filter.
cleaning Reese's Puffs out of the filter.
We have an extra one.
Oh.
It's okay.
That would be so
Milk
bad.
just filtering through our.
Hell yeah.
Gosh.
I mean, we just
Warm milk
No,
too.
we'll just
We're
take
gonna
the
make
filter
like
out.
cheese out of it.
We'll just take the filter out.
Oh god!
Just
Imagine
take the filter
swimming
out.
in
probably
97
bad, I don't know.
degrees.
I think it'd be fucking
Milk.
dope. But seriously though, if Reese's did sponsor us, we'd have to do it.
Yeah, we definitely.
Like, why wouldn't we fucking do it? We'd have Reese's sponsoring us.
But Hubert's.
Well,
We're not
Yeah.
forgetting about you.
What if we bathe in the heat?
That's still a good stunt.
yeah, we did talk about. We did talk about
didn't we?
Yeah.
That would be
getting some
sick.
Huberts in the. What would that be like?
A lot of money.
200 something gallons of Huberts.
Yeah.
250.
Or if we're sponsored, they would just give it to us.
Well,
Huberts.
we should have Huberts. Can you send us 257 gallons of lemonade? We will bathe in it.
Yeah.
I promise.
and then we'll drink it. Every last gallon.
Even if it's 99 degrees.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like fun.
What's
We're gonna be so sticky.
something the people want to hear? Something just like
Let's give what the people want.
a wild topic. Something wild.
Ooh. Maybe we should have thought of this before.
Well,
I mean,
we're just having a
it's just
conversation.
rolling.
Yeah.
It's been rolling pretty naturally. Obviously, we're gonna have to come to topics other times. Yeah.
I mean, we can like cut this shit out.
Yeah.
Tons of cutting.
But
There's other controversial topics. Not controversial, but
Just interesting.
questioning. Oh, we can talk about the animal sex and if like humans were.
Oh yeah.
That's a big one.
What?
So me and
get
Preston
started,
are gonna
buddy.
talk.
Oh Lord.
God. Okay. So basically, I'm in a poultry class, and I've been learning about like
it's where all good stories begin.
artificial.
class,
Yeah. Everybody knows poultry class stories are interesting.
That's the move, bro.
Well, first of all, I kind of just want to say, this one guy made like millions of dollars off of just duck eggs. Has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Whoa.
But
What?
lives in Belize, has his own resort from duck eggs.
What was he doing?
Has his
with
own
duck
resort?
eggs?
So
What's the name of the resort? I'm
$350
actually
an
curious.
egg
Why?
to make up the balutes. That's what they're called.
Like the big ass ones?
No, they're so basically it's eggs that have been like they're
Oh,
been
with the,
incubated
like
for
the
19
almost
days.
ducks.
They're almost
inside
ducks.
them.
Oh.
And it's a delicacy.
Yeah.
So he would have ducks basically incubate them up to 19 days, put them in a fridge, and then ship them off.
That
And
is-
he'd make $3.50 an egg.
$3.
Can you imagine, dude,
An egg.
what his profit margin was on that? Like,
Oh, like probably 90%.
$3.50
probably
can get
more,
you
dude.
Today we got 36 eggs for $4.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
That's
you just
crazy.
you just wait 19 days for those 36 eggs. What's 36 times 350? 36, 70, 72, 108, and then you got to do half of 108, so 54.
I'm so lost.
That's 112.
I can't do math
164.
I'm not a
That's
high school
$164 you get
for a carton of eggs.
for a carton of
Wait, how
for
much?
2 carton of eggs. 36 eggs, you get 100 and whatever. I just
Yeah, 100 and something.
whatever you started.
Can you,
That's
dude?
crazy.
Like,
I would never buy
have y'all
that.
ever seen? Have y'all ever seen those eggs with like the half incubated ducks inside them?
I haven't. No.
And they like eat the duck.
no.
It's like you can. It looks like a
It's a
duck
delicacy.
I
embryo,
don't think I
basically.
want to.
It's a delicacy.
It's
like,
scary, dude. When they like crack them open, they look freaky because it looks like
Like a
half incubated duck. It's
Yeah.
like a baby duck, but it's like, yeah.
I don't know how I'd feel
I don't-
about
I
that.
don't think
I
I
feel
know,
like
but
it'd be
apparently-
bordering a little
I don't
creepy.
think so.
Supposedly it's like they
apparently
swear
it's like a very
I don't think I want
nice.
to eat it. It's,
Yeah, I've always seen videos of it and stuff, and I'm like, oh man.
It's like
Makes me
expensive
feel-
food too, so it's like
it's like
I don't know.
it doesn't fill you up.
yeah. I don't know, maybe it's probably more of an appetizer.
I'd rather go to Denny's.
Denny's.
No, it's not. We're taking any sponsor at this point. Like,
Honestly,
anybody.
anyone that will give us money to do weird, insane things, we'll take
We'll do it.
Yeah,
Please God.
we'll do whatever you want.
Yes. I'm not selling my soul. That's what we're.
Well, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one thing I draw the line.
everything else though.
Except for liquid death. What? On their website, y'all haven't seen? You can get a free case of liquid death if you sign your soul away to
that sounds like the
That's
stupidest
crazy.
thing I've ever heard in my
That's
life.
Hey, it's a
Or
free
it's
case.
not like a soul. Like they're like, just like sign this, and we'll send you a free case of liquid death.
But why?
fuck?
Like what? How does that benefit them?
I have
Just
no
because
It's a
idea.
publicity
I mean,
stunt.
It's a
look,
publicity
I
stunt.
mean, here we
Yes,
are
yeah,
talking
We're
about
talking
it.
about it.
Exactly.
Now people are gonna see it.
You know what's an example of that though? Go skydiving. It's practically the same thing. Like you gotta sign like
Sign your
50.
life away.
You gotta,
Yeah.
yeah, you literally are. Like you're signing like fucking 50,000 pieces of paper.
Except one of the things is you jump out of the sky, and the
Yeah.
other one is you get a free case of water in the mail.
I was just talking about like bird sex.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to
we
bird
didn't
sex.
talk
Okay,
about
bird
that's
sex.
an interesting topic. All right,
So
you want to talk about duck
basically,
sex?
like poultry, yeah. Every turkey that we see is artificially like that we eat on Thanksgiving. Every single turkey has been jerked off by a sock
Whoa.
and then artificially inseminated the female. So everything
Whoa,
we
really?
eat, yeah.
Like
Awesome.
they don't even let turkeys fuck. They took away the best point of life. and-
Well, birds are so
just
like
strict-
rapey.
Well, yeah, but basically, what happened in the industry was they weren't being able to like. There were some birds that weren't like fertile enough
Yeah.
to get like good productive birds, so they had to make the decision to either cut down on the size of the birds or artificially inseminate them. So they chose to artificially inseminate them. So they jerk off these male turkeys, and then they artificially inseminate the females.
Wow.
Either way, what we were going to
That's
talk
the
about.
life.
Yeah. Either way, though,
Yeah,
You just
dude.
have like 3,000 children.
You don't even
You're
have to use your own hand, bro. Some guy's just like, and
some
you-
guy,
Some
Oh,
guy.
whoa. I
Some
mean-
dude.
I'm as a turkey. I'm sure. You don't
Okay.
care.
Right. If you're a turkey. Well, yeah.
What?
Right.
Yeah, of course.
A
Yeah,
turkey.
All right.
If I was a turkey, you know,
You wouldn't mind?
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, either
Anyway,
way.
their brains
Stop.
are
Either way. So, what me and Preston got to
No,
talking
it's
about.
Jack.
What me and Preston got to talking about the other day was basically we were talking about just the animal kingdom and the ways that they have like sex and stuff. And if humans were to do this like the same rituals as animals, like how odd it would just be.
Right.
So like I was watching
Like if they're like.
yeah, or the turtles that
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
humans do kind of do that.
awesome.
yeah, I mean, but still, I'm talking like
That's awesome.
this is where we get it.
That's an amazing video.
It's just a classic.
Remember when that was like
Classic.
blowing
Oh,
it
that was
up? Like it was
huge, man.
huge,
Awesome.
dude. Everybody was talking about that video.
Anyways,
But it's just like, so I can think of two like extreme examples, basically. So eagles, the way that they have sex is they fly as high as possible. They entangle themselves and they have sex in a free fall all the way into the ground. And then when the male busts, they also bust apart. And then they fly.
Dude,
Are you serious?
You should watch a video of eagles having sex. Dude, literally, they fly up into the air and their claws are like together like this, and they're like spinning around.
No.
and
In a free fall, yeah.
That is
Dude.
It's
so.
insane.
That's the coolest thing I've
Like-
probably ever heard in my
Yeah.
You know,
entire
it's
I
life.
bet like whenever the founding fathers like picked the eagle, they didn't know about how awesome that is.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
What?
if they knew that, they'd be like, yes.
This was the right
Yeah,
decision.
think about that. Ben Franklin, he wanted the turkey to be.
Yeah, come on,
Dude,
man.
what an idiot.
Yeah, he
Dumbass.
wanted animals
Why
to
is
get
he on the
artificially
$100
inseminated.
bill?
He wanted animals that get artificially inseminated versus flying and then free falling while having sex.
That's so sick.
Come on now.
And like, there's no such thing as like a not fertile enough eagle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're just so alpha.
They're
They're
all
just-
just sick.
Yeah.
they're all potent. They're all potent.
That's actually the coolest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
in my entire
it's
life.
another.
I wish we could do that.
Yeah, no, that's what we're
You
saying.
probably could.
We're talking about like humans.
Could.
Like, what if we had?
I want to do that.
Just be naked skydiving, and then
You know, people
when the
actually go
time's right-
skydiving naked.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jay Alvarez, I'm pretty sure
Probably.
he's gone skydiving just naked. Like
That sounds like the air would clap your balls way
Oh,
so, like
man,
so
that
hard.
sounds
It would be awesome.
horrible.
I mean,
Dude.
sick.
but-
Imagine like fucking in the midair, like just free fall.
that would be pretty cool.
It'd be
That
like
would also take a lot of coordination.
And
be
it'd
like-
be terrifying.
Yeah.
and
Exerting
yeah,
a lot of energy.
you like try to separate and like your hooks get like caught on each other.
You can't pull your
And it's only
parachute.
like a minute long of just like fuck because free falling.
Right.
You're only free falling for
Blue
like
ball.
a minute 30 seconds.
You're gonna be left blue balled unless you parachute together.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
tandem like.
You could tandem. If you tandem,
yeah.
Hey, just flip them around. Just flip them around and strap them.
Why is this not a
Oh
thing?
yeah.
Like,
So that
Yeah.
dude, it's too easy.
Yeah, it's too easy.
perfect.
But
Perfect.
another animal example in the animal kingdom is.
Please talk about the ducks.
I will get to the ducks in a
Okay.
second, but right now I'm talking about the salamanders. So,
Oh yeah.
so
I've
basically,
heard
Oh,
about
get
this.
ready.
it's awesome. It's pretty awesome. They're in like, so they're all bred. Obviously, salamanders are like amphibians. They can live water and land. You know.
Yeah.
So they're typically born in water. So all these amphibians, they're born in this like same area of water, and then they divert and they go and live their life. Of course, you know. But when it comes to mating season, they all return to the place where they were born, which kind of weird, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe what if they run into their mom? Like they don't know. Either way, we're just gonna skip over that
Clapping
part.
their mom's
Yeah.
salamander cheeks.
It's just
Fuck.
weird, but we're just gonna skip over that part.
Right.
We're gonna act like that's not.
That salamander incest doesn't exist.
Yeah, we're gonna act like that doesn't happen within.
Is that
the
not where
salamander-
this is going though?
No,
No.
it's not.
Okay.
We're just gonna act like
No.
that doesn't happen within the salamander community.
Okay.
Either way.
Okay.
So they return to these waters, and the females stay like I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure the females stay living around like that area all the time. The males are the ones that go off,
Yeah.
and so they return to there, and it's their mating grounds. And these males, they go and they find a female and they wrap around her and they have like sex with her, you know, like squeezing onto her, like hugging her, you know, and other males come as well. So everybody's trying to get this one female.
Giant salamander
So
gangbang.
you get these huge salamander balls where it's just multiple male salamanders trying to get all to this one girl.
Whoa.
And sometimes they will suffocate or drown the girl because they're
Trying
just
to
so
get that
balled up.
nut.
They're all trying to get to it. So you get this just huge ball of salamanders. They're
my
all
gosh.
gripping each other like a death.
Like it looks like a ball. Like
Yes, it's like
Whoa.
it's like a death hug, I think is what they call it. Because
Oh my
they
gosh.
hug them and they have sex with them until they're done. But then when other males come, they get trapped in the middle. You know, so they die of suffocation or from drowning. But
imagine being that girl. Like
dude, well, that's what we're talking about. So like, what if that happened as like, what if us as like males, you know, like that's the way we had to have sex and like it's like
bunch of other dudes just all around you.
And
There's just like a giant penis.
exactly.
move over.
It's mating season, and they're like, you find the girls, and this girl's walking. You know, she's
What's her
walking,
head?
Wait, hey, yeah.
Yeah, don't let the shit.
and we're just on the front of her, just wrapped around her.
You know,
And she's walking around for days with you just attached to her. Like,
the funny thing too is that like, you know, there's no communication that it's mating season. They just all know. Like
Yeah,
imagine
it's
it's,
right,
it's
yeah.
all human
That's
beings and
what's
all
crazy.
like we're just talking and then it goes silent and we're like.
that's exactly how it'd be. That's exactly how it'd be. They all just return. I encourage y'all to watch this. It's on Our Planet, I believe. It's good, but they just all, you know,
That's actually
got their way to their watering hole, and then they make love.
Just nature things like that.
It's insane.
It's just like
Well, okay,
Like,
so the ducks.
How could there not be a god whenever like things
No,
like that
for
just
sure.
happen?
The
You know what I'm
ducks.
saying?
There has to be.
The ducks are like the craziest
Okay.
ever.
Yeah.
So ducks have corkscrew penises, and females
You heard this?
yeah.
and females have.
Aren't they like ginormous too?
No, listen.
Okay.
So,
all right.
yeah, but they can be like 11 inches long. So then the females
Holy shit.
have corkscrew vaginas that go the opposite way. So if a female wants to have sex with a male, because ducks are extremely rapey, and so they evolved to avoid rape. So the female has to like let the male duck in. So the duck can't get in unless the female wants it to happen, basically. And then kind of like a human, where like humans like female vaginas actually on the inside have little passageways that the sperm can go down where it'll get trapped. But female ducks have crazy passageways that the actual whole penis, the male duck's penis, will go down these random little paths so that it
What
can't
the-
actually get to the part where it would like
can,
be
like,
able to
impregnate.
like impregnate the female duck.
Whoa.
And then
weird.
at the end of
like
every
an
mating
empire.
season, the male duck's penises completely fall off, and then they can grow back bigger than the other alpha male ducks, like in their like group or whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Imagine
That's
showing
crazy.
up, next year. You're
look
like,
at what I got this year. And I go like,
damn it!
that guy's cool.
This guy fucks.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, you
He
know.
does. I mean, if it's no longer there,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's another odd thing with birds. That some birds have like these ducks.
Why are humans so cool? Like that.
We are cool.
We have
We-
cool stuff.
We can
Yeah.
heal. We can heal our skin.
We
Never
also
thought
have
about that.
also we're
But, like-
extremely intelligent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
we
true.
like
I
we
don't
have technology that can make our penises bigger.
Oh, true.
Truth.
Yeah.
Controversial.
I wouldn't.
But, I
really
mean,
answer that.
We have a friend that has a baby's foreskin on her hand because she got burned.
That's
That is
another.
true.
That's another
Ready?
thing. Okay, so
Huber's lemonade.
so what they've been doing for burn victims is they literally cut the foreskin off of babies and
Well,
graft.
they don't like. It's whenever babies get
Circumcision.
circumcised, they have all this leftover skin
Yeah,
from
So they
circumcision.
saved that?
that's what I just said.
Well, you were like
They
they
just
cut
cut
the
it
foreskin off and then put it on like.
It's not.
It's
like
from
right in
it's
the
from-
moment. I'm
no,
just
no, no.
saying.
I'm saying it's from normal circumcisions. It's not like
It already is
they
happening.
take it just to do that. It's already happening. So then
Yeah.
they're using that skin that they already have to graft it.
That's just like crazy to me.
Yeah,
Right.
it is crazy.
No, it's
Bro, the first time I heard about that, I was like, what?
Yeah. No.
But I guess it makes sense.
It only makes sense.
Yeah.
You got all of that leftover skin.
Yeah, bro.
What else are you gonna
God
do with
was
it?
like, they're gonna need this.
Yeah.
Right?
You may think you won't, but you will.
But you do.
Yeah, just-
Yeah. Imagine if there was no circumcision in the world, how would people get their skin grafts done, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So.
So well thought out.
And that's how we know there's a God.
Right.
That's the only reason.
Don't they take skin from like dead people and stuff too, or no?
For circumcisions? Or
No,
for skin grafts?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
For circumcision.
For circumcisions?
Who's dead
Should
already?
I put the foreskin back on after?
Would you
This
rather
guy's
have a
going
dead
out
person's
because
skin
he's
on
not
you
circumcised.
or a baby foreskin?
I would much rather have baby foreskin.
Yeah. 'Cause
It's
fresh.
soft.
It's fresh. Yeah.
It's freshly,
Pause.
it's freshly grown.
That's gonna sound so bad.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we could
soft.
not.
No, we're putting that in, man.
We're putting it in.
That's what she said. High fives all around.
Anyway.
That was funny.
Every time.
So back to the topic of conversation. Baby foreskin.
Duck's dick's falling off.
Yeah.
We're going back.
We've been kind of on a roller coaster of everything that the world needs to know.
Yeah, did you
This
guys
just
ever
needs
have
to be
any
over fun
questions about
facts.
this kind of stuff?
Should we just like end it here? Like, what else is there to talk about?
I mean, I guess we could. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please like, follow, and comment if you want to see more. This has been Cuzzi Talk with Sam, Levi, Jack, and Cade. Comment any ideas down below of stuff you want us to talk about or stuff you want us to do. Hubert's Lemonade, please reach out. We'd love for you to sponsor us. All right, thanks guys.
That was awesome.
Dude, somebody get water bogged.
Huh?
Somebody get water bogged.
Water bombed?
Yeah.